Hello and welcome to Sleepy Classes IAS. I am Sonpriya, your history faculty. Tribal and peasant movements are very important as far as the UPSC Civil Services exam is concerned. अगर हम UPSC Civil Services Prelims 2026 की बात करें तो मुंडा रेबेलियन ऑफ 1899-1900 जिससे उल गुलन जिसका मतलब होता है द ग्रेट टिम्यूल्ट इस नाम से जानते हैं, ये भी काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है. एंड वाई सो? बिकॉज द ईयर 2025 was observed by our government as the Janjatiya Gaurav Varsh, that is the year of pride of the tribes. And why so? The reason is this particular year marked 150th birth anniversary of Birsa Munda, the moving force behind Munda Rebellion or the Ulgulan of 1899-1900. Anniversary of Birsa. Apart from this also marked 125 years of the Ulgulan or the Munda Rebellion of 1899-1900. Munda Rebellion of 1899-1900 took place in the Chota Nagpur Plateau region of present-day Jharkhand, which then used to be part of the Bengal Presidency of British India. And this was led by Birsa Munda, who is also known as Bhagwan Birsa among the Munda tribesmen, or alternatively as Dharti Abba, the father of the earth. इस पर्टिकुलर रेबेलियन में क्या क्या कवर करना है आपको? कॉजेस, एम्स एंड ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, नेचर, द कोर्स ऑफ द रेबेलियन, इंपॉर्टेंट डेवलपमेंट्स एंड द लेगेसी, wherein we will discuss the Chota Nagpur Tenancy Amendment Act of 1903 and the Chota Nagpur Tenancy Act of 1908. This particular rebellion served as a major source of inspiration for the later tribal and peasant movements like the Rampa Rebellion of 1922-1924 led by Alluri Sitaram Raju in the Andhra region. Apart from that, Tana Bhagat movement of 1914. So Munda Rebellion was one of the most important tribal movements of the 19th century. Let's discuss this now. अब इसके कॉजेस की अगर हम यहाँ पर बात करें तो प्राइमरी कॉज था, मुंडास में ट्रेडिशनली खूंट कटी सिस्टम चला आ रहा था. अब ये खूंट कटी सिस्टम क्या है? सो खूंट कटी सिस्टम में बेसिकली ये माना जाता है दैट द लैंड बिलोंग्स टू द डिसेंडेंट्स ऑफ द ओरिजिनल क्लियरर्स ऑफ द फॉरेस्ट, यानी जिन्होंने सबसे पहले ज़मीन को साफ करके यहाँ पे खेती करनी शुरू की. लैंड बिलोंग्स टू ऑल ऑफ दोज पीपल, यानी खूंट कटी सिस्टम वॉज बेसिकली द ट्रेडिशनल लैंड होल्डिंग और लैंड टेन्योर सिस्टम अमंग दी मुंडाज ऑफ छोटा नागपुर प्लेट्यू. खूंट कटी सिस्टम में आप क्या देखेंगे? देयर इज जॉइंट ओनरशिप ऑफ लैंड. द एंटायर कम्युनिटी ओन्स द लैंड और द लैंड बिलोंग्स टू द एंटायर क्लैन रेदर देन टू एनी इंडिविजुअल. सो देयर इज नो कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टी ओवर हियर. नो कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ प्राइवेट प्रॉपर्टी ओवर हियर. The land is considered as sacred. The land is sacred. But what the British did? They interfered in this traditional land holding system of the Mundas. Instead of Khuntkati system, they introduced the Zamindari system or the permanent settlement system in this particular area. अब आपको पता है जमींदारी सिस्टम में there are जमींदार्स and these zamindars were made owners vis-a-vis the cultivators. अब जमींदार्स पे बहुत प्रेशर होता था टाइम पर रेंट पे करने का. अगर जमींदार्स प्री डिसाइडेड रेवेन्यू को टाइम पर नहीं पे कर पाते थे देन दे यूज टू लूज देयर जमींदारी राइट्स, और जमींदार्स इस प्रेशर को ट्रांसफर करते थे कल्टिवेटर्स को. एंड इनफैक्ट जमींदार्स जो हैं वे डिमांड को और बढ़ा देते थे. तो आप यहाँ पे देखेंगे कि यहाँ पे जो लैंड रेवेन्यू डिमांड है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा होती थी. अब जो यहाँ पे मुंडा कल्टीवेटर्स हैं वे इस रेवेन्यू डिमांड को आसानी से पे नहीं कर पाते थे क्योंकि इतना आउटपुट ही नहीं था. बट अगर वे टाइम पर नहीं पे करेंगे देन दे feared losing their land. So these cultivators used to go to the money lenders. एंड मनी लेंडर्स या साहूकार जो हैं वे उनकी है ना मजबूरी का फायदा उठाते थे। वे क्या करते थे, वे कल्टीवेटर्स को लोन तो देते थे बट बहुत हाई इंटरेस्ट रेट पे, और इतना हाई इंटरेस्ट रेट होता था कि कल्टीवेटर या तो इस लोन को वापस ही नहीं कर पाता था, या वापस कर भी देता था तो ये मनी लेंडर्स अकाउंट बुक्स को मैनिपुलेट कर देते थे। और इसीलिए आप देखेंगे कल्टीवेटर्स जो हैं वे अल्टीमेटली अपना लैंड या तो मनी लेंडर को या तो जमींदार को लूज कर देते थे। सो इंक्रीजिंगली द मुंडास वर फेसिंग लैंडलेसनेस एंड दे वर बीइंग फोर्स्ड इनटू वर्स्ट फॉर्म ऑफ फोर्स्ड लेबर, बेट बेकारी, द फोर्स्ड लेबर. The Mundas used to refer these outsiders who were exploiting them, the zamindars or the revenue farmers, the moneylenders or the sahukars, the contractors or the ठेकेदार्स, and the British officials as dicos. If this was not sufficient, the British introduced exploitative forest laws, policies, rules and regulations. They classified the forests into reserved and protected categories. In the protected areas there were several restrictions, and in the reserved areas most of the activities were banned unless specifically allowed. और इस तरीके से ट्राइब्स जो हैं they lost access to the forest, and ट्राइब्स का मानना है जल है ना, जल जंगल जमीन, they belong to them, they have customary right over the जल जंगल and जमीन. This was a direct attack on the livelihood of the tribes. Why so? Because the tribes no longer could access the forest for hunting purposes, for collection of the minor forest produce like timber or the tendu leaves, or for honey collection. They could not use it for shifting cultivation. इस तरीके से आप यहाँ पे देखेंगे the Mundas were facing severe economic crisis. So the Ulgulan started as an agrarian riot or rebellion, but it was not merely an agrarian riot. Herein the purpose was to establish Abuwa Raj or Munda Raj and expel the British from the Chota Nagpur plateau, make an end to the Queen's rule in the Chota Nagpur plateau region and establish the Munda Raj. So this was also a political movement. Also, this was a revivalist movement. Birsa talked about establishing Birsayat sect, a new sect which was aimed at reviving the traditional Munda customs and practices, except for the superstitious practices, witchcraft and practices like consumption of intoxicating substances or alcohol. Birsayat sect. And the tribes used to refer to him as Bhagwan, Dharti Abba. And Munda ने ही claim करना शुरू कर दिया था that he has miraculous healing powers. So this was basically a movement of the category of millenarium movements. Millenarium movements में आप देखेंगे लोग जो हैं वे एक मसीहा का वेट करते हैं जो उनके दुख दर्द को कम करेगा, स्वर्णिम एज जो है, गोल्डन एज जो है उसको लेकर आएगा. And the Mundas used to look up to Birsa Munda as the Masiha, the prophet, the savior. So this was an agrarian cum political cum revivalist movement, and the aim or the objective was to establish Munda Raj and expel the British from this particular area, make an end of the Maharani's rule in the Chota Nagpur plateau region. One more reason behind the Ulgulan or the Great Tumult of 1899-1900 was the increasing intervention of the missionaries in the traditional practices, customs of the Munda tribesmen. In fact, बिरसा खुद जर्मन मिशनरी स्कूल में पढ़े थे, बट ग्रेजुअली ही रियलाइज कि किस तरीके से ये मिशनरीज जो हैं ये एजुकेशन, हेल्थ केयर की आड़ में भोले भाले ट्राइब्स को क्रिश्चियनिटी में कन्वर्ट कर रहे हैं, उन्हें उनकी रूट से अलग कर रहे हैं. इसको भी यहाँ पर ख़त्म करना बहुत ज़रूरी था. Now if we talk about the course of the revolt, then it started in 1894. दरअसल 1894 में छोटा नागपुर प्लेट्यू में आपको एक बहुत भयानक अकाल जो है वो देखने के लिए मिलेगा. एंड डिस्पाइट दी फेमाइन लाइक कंडीशंस, द ब्रिटिशर्स वर कलेक्टिंग फोर्सिबली द फॉरेस्ट ड्यूज फ्रॉम दी मुंडा ट्राइब्समैन. Birsa started an agitation against this collection of forest dues in the face of famine when the Mundas were dying of starvation. Later on, he started talking about him being a prophet or him having miraculous healing powers. The number of followers increased, and he laid down the foundation of the Birsaya sect, which wanted to revive the traditional Munda customs and practices, but not the practices which were superstitious in nature, the practices like witchcraft or the practices like consumption of intoxicating substances, etc. He started preaching about establishing Abua Raj, the Munda Raj, and expelling the British from Chota Nagpur Plateau. So he was arrested by the British in 1895 and he was imprisoned between 1895 to 97, and then he was released. Once released, he started secretly plotting with other Munda tribesmen how to expel the British from Chota Nagpur Plateau region. And on 24 December 1899, on the eve of Christmas, the Munda tribesmen started attacking the symbols of colonial authority, the symbols of British political authority in the Chota Nagpur Plateau. For example, the police stations, the churches, as well as the homes of the agents of the British, the Dikus, है ना, the zamindars, the sahukars and the ठेकेदार्स. यहाँ पे मुंडा ट्राइब्समैन जो हैं ये ट्रेडिशनल बो एंड एरो, एक्सेस, नाइव्स, स्टिक इनका इस्तेमाल कर रहे थे. And the British, they were the mightiest of the forces in the entire world. So this revolt was militarily suppressed. यहाँ पर एक important event है, the Battle of Dongbari Hill near खूंटी, which was the birthplace of बिरसा मुंडा. दरअसल बिरसा मुंडा का जन्म जो है वो 15 नवंबर को हुआ था in 1875. At the time of the revolt, 1899-1900, he was merely 25 years old. So Battle of Dongbari Hill was fought as part of the 1899-1900 revolt, and herein the British massacred the Mundas. Hundreds of Mundas died. Birsa Munda escaped, but then he was caught in March 1900. He was lodged in Ranchi jail, wherein he died on 9th June 1900 as per official records because of cholera. But many people, including experts, believe that he was poisoned by the British. And though this particular revolt of 1899-1900 was brutally suppressed by the British using military force, the legacy is that it led to the passage of the Chota Nagpur Tenancy Act of 1903, which gave legal recognition to the Munda Khootkati system. Later on, it was modified as Chota Nagpur Tenancy Act of 1908. यहाँ पे not only the Munda Khootkati tenure system was given legal recognition, the worst form of forced labor, Bech Begari, was abolished, but along with that, it also put several restrictions on transfer of land from tribes to non-tribes. This was a major landmark, a major legacy of the Munda rebellion of 1899-1900, and it became a source of inspiration for the later peasant and tribal movements. For example, the Tana Bhagat movement of 1914, the Rampa rebellion of 1922-1924, which took place in the Andhra region, led by Alluri Sitaram Raju. Jharkhand state was created on 15th November 2000, and the reason was 15th November is the birth date of Birsa Munda. In 2021, the Indian government declared 15th November as the Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, or the Day of Pride of the Tribes, or the Tribal Pride Day. Birsa Munda is the only tribal leader who has a statue in the parliament, and this speaks a lot. about his legacy, about him. So this is the Munda Rebellion. आपको ये सारे पॉइंटर्स ध्यान में रखने हैं. मुंडा रेबेलियन 1899-1900, छोटा नागपुर प्लेट्यू लेड बाय बिरसा मुंडा. बिरसा मुंडा is also known as धरती अब्बा, and Munda rebellion is known as Ulgulan, the Great Tumult. The causes were interference in the traditional landholding system, Khontkati, the Bait Begari or the worst practice, the worst form of the forced labor, the exploitation by the Dikus, the intervention of the Christian missionaries, and the restrictive and exploitative forest policies which were driven by commercial interest of the British rather than the tribal interest. And this revolt was both an agrarian revolt as well as a political revolt, and also a revivalist revolt. It falls in the category of millenarian movements. So Birsa was seen as a Masiha by the Munda tribesmen, and he had given them the vision of the golden age, the Swarnim Yug, after the end of the Maharani's Raj and establishment of Abwa Raj or Munda Raj. So the goal was to establish Munda Raj, Abwa Raj, and expel the British from the Chota Nagpur Plateau region. कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन में अगर हम देखें तो 1894 से ही हरकतें शुरू हो गई थी. बिरसाया सेक्ट की फाउंडेशन को रखा गया, नंबर ऑफ फॉलोवर्स बढ़ते गए, अबवा राज को एस्टेब्लिश करने की बातें करने लगे, ब्रिटिशर्स ने जेल में डाला. उसके बाद हम यहाँ पर देखते हैं कि किस तरीके से 1899 में ये रिवोल्ट शुरू होता है ना. इन द मंथ ऑफ दिसंबर 1899 दिस रिवोल्ट स्टार्टेड. द सिंबल्स ऑफ ब्रिटिश पॉलिटिकल अथॉरिटी वर अटैक्ड. द होम्स ऑफ द जमींदार्स, the ठेकेदार्स, the money lenders or sahukars, the Dikus were attacked. Birsa was arrested in March 1900, and by June 1900 this revolt was completely suppressed by the British using the military force. Chota Nagpur Tenancy Act of 1908 put several restrictions on transfer of land from a tribe to non-tribe, and even एक tribe से tribe को भी अगर land transfer करना है तो उसमें भी DM की permission चाहिए होती है. It abolished Bait Begari and also gave legal recognition to the Munda Khontkati system. 15th नवंबर को 2021 में जनजातीय गौरव दिवस, दी ट्राइबल प्राइड डे का करार दिया गया है ना. एंड आप देखेंगे दी स्टेट ऑफ झारखंड वाज आल्सो क्रिएटेड ऑन 15th नवंबर इन द ईयर 2000. एंड 2024-2025 को हमने जनजातीय गौरव वर्ष के रूप में ऑब्जर्व किया है टू मार्क 150th बर्थ एनिवर्सरी ऑफ बिरसा मुंडा. And the legacy of Birsa Munda and Munda Rebellion is that it became a source of inspiration for the future movements like the Rampa Rebellion of 1922-1924, which was led by Alluri Sitaram Raju. So this is all from my side. बाकी ऐसे कई सारे एस्पेक्ट्स को हमने डिस्कस किया है अपने रैपिड रिविजन कोर्स में. आप चाहें तो रैपिड रिविजन कोर्स को परचेस कर सकते हैं. इंडिविजुअल सब्जेक्ट के कोर्सेज भी अवेलेबल हैं. फर्दर डिटेल्स के लिए आप 1800-890-3043 पे हमारी टीम से कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हैं, या आप हमें मेल ड्रॉप कर सकते हैं sleepy.classes@gmail.com पर. थैंक यू सो मच.